If you're thinking about moving to Austin, Texas, you have to watch this video first. I met so many people that regretted this place that ended up at because they didn't understand Austin as a whole before signing that lease or buying that house. And now you will be able to save so much time, money, have way less stress. Thanks to this video. My name is Jordan Super. I'm one of the top agents in all of America, and especially here in Austin, Texas. My team's done $1.6 billion transactions over the past few years, and I've seen every aspect of Greater Austin, Texas. And this video will help you save again so much time and money and help you understand the ins and outs of Austin, Texas, pros and cons, and a high overview of what to expect when you move here or visit. So this kind of show you real fast. Austin, Texas as a whole is one of the largest cities in America. It's top 10, top 4 for Texas, and it's growing more every single day. Now, when we first start off in Austin, I kind of want to break down the traffic situation. A lot of people who move here hate the traffic, and I totally get it. I'm from a small town in Kansas where traffic is non-existent. But here in Austin, it is pretty congested. Now, if you're coming from California or from Miami, then traffic is honestly not that bad. So it all kind of depends on perspective. Now, if we first see Austin, obviously we have our first big highway, which would be I-35, which goes to the whole entire United States more often than not. This can bring all the way from Austin to Georgetown and Round Rock to San Marcos down to San Antonio and further. This would be our main highway here. Now, with that being said, that also means this is also the most congested highway that we will see. Normally, we have peak hours, which is going to be from 7 sometimes, 8 a.m. until 11 a.m. Now, next peak hours like 3 o'clock is till 6, 7 p.m. or 2 peak hours. And then throughout the day, you will still see traffic pretty much nonstop because Austin is growing too fast for its environment. You know, when we first became a city, we were not expecting to be as large as we are. Now being one of the largest cities in America, you can see why it's happening. Most large cities like Houston and Dallas and Sacramento and so forth have amazing infrastructure designed for roundabouts and so forth for highways. We don't really have that. You know, we have the 183, which is going to be our next big highway here that will connect you from pretty much Buda, South Austin, San Marcos up to the Round Rock area, Pflugerville, and also take you through the airport too, kind of a whole East Austin area. This is great because it helps you avoid the downtown office, the downtown traffic. You can just go down to 45, go 130, come up here, and finally you'll be on this whole entire stretch all the way up until you get back to Round Rock, 183 as well. Another cut you can do, and of course you have a 360 MoPac bridge as well, which is the other highway we have more or less to help you kind of reduce that traffic there. Now, if you expand to our greater Austin area, which is going to be, you know, all Lakeways and bee caves and Round Rock, especially in the west side of Austin, you have less of a highway. From there, you kind of got mostly some back roads, a couple of main roads, but there would be no ultimate highway to get you from Lakeway down, other than, you know, 71 down to Oak Hill, finally up into Austin downtown. And also, you want a full cost breakdown what Austin, Texas is going to be for you on a monthly basis, from rent, from home prices to food. Up above a whole video breaks down all things Austin's prices. This is a quick overview though for you to understand what to move or not to move, what's best for you and your family, or just for yourself. Now, Austin is broken up into a few major cornerstones for us. You know, we have South Austin, East Austin, West Austin, and North Austin. Now, Austin is always expanding. This is our map. On Google Earth, you can kind of see exactly what Greater Austin is. It is pretty much all the major cities, from Round Rock, Pflugerville, and so forth. If you're looking for more of that high vibe, super fast paced lifestyle, then downtown Austin would be your best bet. These are all going to be condos for you, high rises. You find some homes if you want to have that same environment, but not be too much in the mix. If you go out into west of downtown, this is going to be, Tarrytown, Pemberton Heights, Clarksville. These are going to be our main sections there. This is more of the old money kind of style of Austin, more rich history. They even have like real fire in the outlets outside for the street lights. Not street lights, but for the porch lights, which is amazing. I love that side of town. If you're looking for more of a less expensive, more modern, more updated homes, then that's on the east side of Austin. You'll find all these homes sale. A lot of them will be some torn down and ran down, but a lot of new 2023, 2022 up new build homes. We just sold one last week for $100K above asking price within 2 days with multiple offers. So this is the bustling part of Austin because it's so close to Lady Bird Lake, close to downtown. You have tons of bars and restaurants as well. And the property value in this area is increasing more and more every single day. Little fun history facts, it's not too fun. East Austin was mostly back in the day for the less privileged people. So when you go to East Austin now, you can kind of see all the homes still there, now being bought up. A lot of them tore down or remodeled into new, nicer homes. So the property values here are increasing more and more every single day. If you want to not be that close to downtown, but still enjoy the high vibe situation, we have a whole Barton area over here. So Zilker area is this part down there. Kind of show you the map actually on this one. Makes it easy for you to see. This is our South Austin location, Barton Hills, Zilker, Bouldin Creek. These three main areas are one of the most popular locations where like just buying dirt by itself will be a lot of income for you. I'm gonna go from the kind of highest to lowest on this point for us. Zilker is be as close as we can down to Zilker Park, a lot of amazing areas, spyglass Barton Bluffs, hiking trails, the river, and so much more. And then, of course, Travis Heights is also a really popular location as well. So these are kind of our main pockets that will be just downtown, higher situations, higher vibe of your lifestyle. If you want to go on a further basis, you want to have more of that low-key suburban area. Like for myself, I live in a super suburban, which is like Circle C area, which is down below. This is going to be the breakdown for that. Now in South Austin, we have Cherry Creek area, we have Maple Run, we have Legend Oaks, and we have Circle C. These locations here are all going to be that nice suburban lifestyle, about 10 minutes away from downtown Austin, thanks to all our highways we have on this side that connects us to the MoPac Bridge all the way up to Austin super quickly, which is amazing. And also not a whole lot of traffic most times. Now on these locations over here, you can probably expect to see a price range of $300K, depending on where you're living at, maybe low to high, probably high 200s maximum, up to $1.4 million. If you're in Circle C, if you're in Legend Oaks, probably $400K to $700,000, and then it kind of goes in that kind of same atmosphere there. If we go down again to that same price point methodology though, if we go to Zilker, Barton Hills, you're going to find homes that will be from $800K like minimum up to like $3-4 million. If you're downtown, you can see homes as much as $10 million. So it can be that range for you there. If you're looking more on a point of choosing on the next demographic, we have North Austin for us too. North Austin will be the same kind of ranges for us as well, which is like the Steiner Ranch area, which is a little further west of Austin. We have our amazing Crestview location, Allandale location. These places are going to be really nice suburban areas still, not too far from downtown, even closer. Hyde Park is a super popular location, close to a lot of central markets and ACBs and outlets as well for you. On the East Austin area, if you get super far east past the location we said before in East Cedar Service, we have the airport, we have Cedar Hills, which is also a popular new build community. People call this like the new California, the way the homes were designed there. We saw many homes there. And on that point as well, if you want extra help and support and more guidance on the full-on conversation, down below, link in the description, how to call me directly to my team. We can walk you through all this and more and really fine-tune what your goals are, what you're looking for, and what's best for you. Because again, there's a lot we can talk about. I have so many videos on this channel up above or down below that breaks down Austin as well, from pros and cons, costs, best food, best locations, things to do, everything for you. Our next big one that could be for close to Austin and a higher price point is going to be the Westlake Hills, Westlake Highlands, Davenport Ranch is really high in place, Rollingwood, our next big area. Now, a little fun fact to kind of step back. Now we kind of mapped out the major areas in Austin. I'm going to go a little further and further to the surrounding areas. You're understanding what are you looking for when you're buying a home in Austin, Texas, or leasing one as well, because Austin is kind of broken down again to the four main areas, of course, like all major cities, but Austin is unique because all cities is really huge, vastly different from terrain. If you're in a East Austin location, which is the Manor and Pflugerville and all these places over here, you're going to see way more like flatlands, super even, kind of have really that suburban lifestyle, mostly new builds in this area over there. Shadowglen Rail over there as well, or new builds. It's going to be that kind of whole point there, all kind of flat. You have some trees, there's some hiking trails. McKinney State Park is down there. If you go down to South Austin over here, it'd be about the same, kind of also even flat lands, kind of the same way for south, north, and east. Then we go to West Austin, which is going to be the Bee Caves, the hills, and Lakeway. Is that the sounds? Is all hill country of Austin. This is when you start seeing amazing, beautiful drives. I drive a Porsche, so I love driving over that location. You're close to the big lake as well. So you can see, you got Lake Travis, which feeds into Colorado River. This is our biggest lake we have next to us. But there are also places to go to, pretty much anywhere in Austin, for great hiking trails, great foods, great lakes and water spots from Landmark and Georgetown and so forth. This is your locations there. So you're looking for more of that kind of lifestyle that's like more recreational, then West Austin is probably your best bet. If you want more of that like low-key party vibe and like family feel still, you have East Austin. If you're looking for like super suburban, like just about lifestyle and family and like nice school districts and peaceful, South Austin's your best bet. And then if you're looking for more of that like tech atmosphere, people who are like-minded in that regards, you have North Austin next to the main. So these are the main parts of Austin itself. Again, Austin does span really large. If you're waiting 10 years from now even watching this video, then Austin will probably have to be to Kyle. Because like the way Austin's growing is absorbing all these major cities and they're becoming Austin proper in a way itself. Our next big point to kind of break down places to live in Austin, Texas, and Greater Austin will be the surrounding locations. This is Landmark, Pflugerville, Georgetown, Cedar Park, Lakeway, Buda, Kyle. You have San Marcos a little further down over here, Dripping Springs, Marble Falls, Leander, and of course Manor. Those are main points that people will move to when coming out here, and for different reasons. Round Rock, Pflugerville, Austin up north all have amazing school districts. If you want the best school districts, and now I'm an agent, I really can't really break down what I think is best or worst, but based on what people have said and what you can do your own research on that, people love Westlake as well for those school districts. South Austin is great as well. But again, when you look at these cities here, Round Rock and Pflugerville and Georgetown is a really popular location up north because it's so close to Austin, Texas still probably a 30 to 45-minute drive to get down there. The homes here are going to be way more of a kind of new build setup. A lot of the homes you'll find in Pflugerville and Round Rock and so forth are way more new build development. You can see based on the images here. Every single big development and master community will have a park for themselves and a pool for the most part, all newer homes. I have a lot of clients in all these major cities that we help them with for themselves. Pfluger is really popular, so is Round Rock, so is Georgetown. If you're looking more for a kind of like even cheaper area, then Leander is really good. Of course, it's still a lot more new build, but way more affordable because it's so far out there. And if you also are buying for the long haul, I actually do prefer these secondary markets, which is going to be the Round Rocks and so forth, because as Austin expands, the home value of those places will expand as well, but you're buying at the same price you would know today in Round Rock. Now, I'm going to finish off my favorite locations at the end, so stay for that one. Our next one, we're going to break down for us, is going to be the Buda and Kyle area. Buda has a lot of amazing, actually, new build development too. You can see here, tons of new builds, nicer homes. You get more bang for your buck in Buda. If you buy a home in Buda, it costs $500,000. That'd be like $1 million+ home in Austin. Kyle the same way. Kyle has a lot of initiatives right now going on. They're building so many new things from sprouts and HEBs and so forth. And have a whole plan already being brought up down this location. I went to school down in San Marcos area. San Marcos is also a great location. This is the next college spot, Texas State. That's next to Austin. Amazing hiking trails, super affordable, super friendly, has amazing rivers as well. This is crystal clear, which I love that. And then if we come up as well to our East Austin area, we have Manor, which is going to be over here. Manor is going to be really nice because we have the Tesla factory not too far away from there. So home values are increasing more and more every single day. Again, most of these would be new builds as well. Some of them would be resale properties. You have some hiking trails as well. And going to be more of that nice, super suburban style. Now, my favorite part of Austin will actually going to be the west of Austin. This is the West Lake Hills and so forth for a couple of reasons. One, it's really pretty. You have a lot of hiking trails, a lot of falls, a lot of arts, and a lot of rivers. But on top of that as well, you have way more of that land atmosphere depending on where you live in at. If you're living in Rollingwood, this would be more of a suburban lifestyle. If you're living inside Lakeway itself, it can be kind of the same exact way. Lakeway is going to be a lot more of that suburban lifestyle, a lot of new builds. You have the Scott Felders and so forth. So high-end luxury homes over there. And then if you want to go even further down to places like Spicewood and those areas, that's when you start getting into having massive amounts of rural lifestyle, because you will see some new builds in some parts of that area, but a lot of it's going to be mostly down here. This is a Spicewood area, about 35, 45 minutes away, depending on traffic. This is going to be way more land, way more rural, nice homes. You can get an acre or so or more for a pretty affordable price point on this side over there. And then on top of that, of course, you also have our Dripping Springs area, which is also kind of a really popular location down here, thanks to our nice older home style, really fun, really nice, close to Wimberley Hills and Driftwood, about 35, 45 minutes away as well from Austin, Texas too. Again, Dripping Springs, you can expect to see more land with your house, bigger homes, more Texas-style houses, nice big backyards, a lot of fireplaces outside and inside. We probably see them more often than not. And then, of course, we come up to our next location, which is the Lago Vista and the Marble Falls. This is going to be like your lake cities. It's going to be more of that nice feel, great old school downtown, older homes and these locations. Not as much new builds over here, but it's going to be way more fun, I guess, for the family. You have a lot of hiking trails, rivers, and so forth. And that is kind of the full breakdown of Austin, Texas as a whole. Again, a whole video up above that breaks down the price points for you in more detail of all Austin, Texas and greater Austin, Texas. But for a quick recap for us, if you're looking for more of that high vibe location, downtown Austin is your best bet. It's going to be more expensive, but it's going to be the most high vibe in the mix you can get. You know, more of that nice suburban location, new build homes, kind of away from everything. But not Austin prices. You have the Van Rock and Pflugerville. If you want it to be like super flat land and more off to the east, more affordable and way more quiet, you have all East Austin locations, which is the Manor by the airport and so forth. If you want the, well, I think it's super suburban area, super nice, affordable, friendly people, we have our Circle C's or Legend Oaks in our South Austin location, which is probably one of the most affordable places I think in Austin, especially when it comes to the bang for the buck. The homes there, you have a mix of new builds, you know, so resale homes from the 80s that are super nice. And then if you want to have that nice luxury style, but still stay inside of suburban lifestyle and newer builds, apparently living at, you have the standard ranches, lakeways, and the hills over there. And as we expand out, we have, of course, Spicewood and so forth for more land, Dripping Springs, and then on a cheaper, more affordable level, we have the Budas and Kylos. So I hope this is helpful for you all. I love breaking down Austin, Texas. If you want more help and more support on a deeper level, again, down below, link in the description. Have a call with me and my team. Walk you through all this in so much more detail. Give you a complete, tailor-made experience for you. Again, I'm one of the top agents in all America, but especially here in Austin, Texas. I want to make sure we help you the best deal. We've saved clients over $300,000 before when buying properties. We've saved made clients extra $150K before when selling homes as well. So we are the best of the best to help you the best experience, but no obligations. If you want to see more information about Austin over here, this video will break down all things Austin on a deeper level. I have a whole playlist as well about all things buying in Austin that shows you the price points. Again, it shows you the food to eat here from all ranges, what to expect, the pros and cons, and so much more. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe down below, tag your friends, give us a share. If you want extra help, I'm here for you. I'll see you at the top. Have the best day yet.